It is Isaac here. We are back. Okay, I'm just checking in with the stream here. We are back again. With another day of severe weather coverage. Hopefully I can cover this for the next maybe 1.5 to 2 hours. Might have to go then. So yeah, we're going to be discussing, so here, let me pull up the SPC Outlook today, as it's already up there. I need to be on, okay. As you can see here, we have an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms over this area here. It includes some areas such as Denver, Colorado, Lakewood, Colorado, a lot of Colorado areas, mainly in eastern Colorado there. 5% tornado chances there, as well as up here. 30% hail chances. So this is a fairly big day, as we see here. And so currently there is a mesoscale discussion number 893 that has been issued for that area. They're most likely going to be issuing a watch in the next couple of hours as thunderstorm coverage increases. I will be right with you guys. I just need to send this out quick. Sorry guys, I am back. Okay, so let's just look at some meso-analysis here. Get a look at what's going on here over in Colorado. Let's see, what sector would that be? Nothing's where it's really in the center. I'm going to go with this one. Alright, so let's just look at some Cape here. It looks like there's going to be some fair amounts of Cape. Actually not overly impressive here. There's some capping as well, as you can see by the blue areas there. So that's not an overly conductive environment for tornadoes if we're going to just look at Cape. Also look at some bull shear with some pretty impressive values in the 50 knot ranges. Let's also look at something else that's very important for tornadic activity is dew point versus temperature. So this is a pretty complicated map here. I might just go to surface obs. Yeah, that's a good idea. So as we can see, there's a there's a very wide spread as we go west of this sort of line here. As we see 70 and 43, which is kind of ridiculous. As we go further east, dew points aren't all that impressive, except over here a little bit more with 79 over 68. It's still a fairly big spread. Most of these look to be in the... Yeah, there's nothing really impressive dew point wise here. So that's not an overly... Sorry guys, I'm just making sure my stream is working. That's not an overly conductive environment for tornadoes there either. We can just look at significant tornado parameter just for kicks. Not... Okay, cool. We're good now. Not any extreme values, but still we'll see as the day goes on. We can check in with that. This is updated every hour. This is the 12 o'clock CDT run of this meso-analysis, whatever. Yeah. We can also look at low free convection height. So some pretty low values there, 1800. So yeah, we could see some rapid development here. Once again, the RAP model seems to be under forecasting the Cape. So if we look forward into the future as it forecasts, we can see that contours of 1,000 to 2,000 Cape are forecast to develop across the enhanced risk area. So we'll see. That would be more conductive for severe weather. Significant hail parameter as well, not great. We can look at the MCS maintenance parameters. So if any MCS were to form in this area here, which is not looking likely, it would have enough to survive and continue on. So with that, we can go back to just the outlook today. Let's see here. So yeah, so the synopsis here is I'm just going to kind of read it off here. Severe thunderstorms are expected this afternoon into tonight across the high plains, and the risk for large hail and severe wind gusts will be maximized over the central high plains during the late afternoon and evening. So this thing is not going to kick off for a little while still. But as you saw, they have issued a mesoscale discussion, which will... Sorry, I just want to look at the day 2 outlook here. Interesting. Which will likely result in a watch shortly. Well, not necessarily shortly, but in the near future, there's probably going to be a watch there. So we can keep an eye on that. Let's look at the current Colorado radar here. So as we can see, there's an ongoing line of precipitation moving northeast pretty slowly. So the area of most concern is mainly up through here, is where the mesoscale discussion has been issued for. And so that's where we're going to be watching as the day goes on for severe weather. Also, another story is the flooding down in Oklahoma. If we're going to look at the radar here. As you can see, there's flash flood warnings out. Come on. From this line of slow-moving storms. Let's just loop this and see how slow-moving exactly they are. This was more earlier in the day is when the primary effects of this took place, but there's definitely still some flooding going on. So this is from an hour and a half ago, and it's moving very slowly. We can look at storm total accumulation estimates. I feel like that's off somehow. I don't know. That's not giving me much right now. So we can check back in with that later, possibly. And over in Colorado again, if you see all these spotter network dots, everybody's out here to chase today. So yeah, this could be an interesting day as it continues to unfold. So yeah, we'll keep watching that. So now we're going to probably delve in. I'm going to do a little bit of a forecast for, just look at the next couple days. Probably going to start out with cod weather here. And I'll switch that over in OBS in just a second. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. So just for giggles, let's have a look at the NAM 4KM simulated reflectivity for the next day. Or, well, the next 3 days or so. In the Midwest is where... So tomorrow there's an enhanced risk area. Ooh, that looks really nice. I like that a lot. There's an enhanced risk area in this area here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this fixed up here. There we go. That's a bit better. There's an enhanced risk area in this kind of central Iowa, across the western half of Iowa, as we can see. This is for 10 p.m. Central Daylight Times, the simulated reflectivity. Let's look at some of the parameters here. I'm going to probably go to pivotal weather for this, because otherwise you can't really get soundings off the 4KM in cod weather. So what forecast hour are we at there? 29. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. No, I'm confused. Oh, we wanted more up in this area. So let's see what this has for then. So this is Sorry guys, I'm a little off track here today. This is forecast for 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We can look at the parameters here. I'm going to get a quick sounding up. As you can see, there's some pretty impressive parameters across southern Minnesota as well. Let's go back 3 hours and see how those line up across Iowa as well. Take a sounding here from the southern Minnesota area. Just kind of cherry pick this. Looks fairly impressive, a very moist sounding. Almost no difference in temperature and dew point, which, I mean, this is the NAM. Always overestimates that, so that's to be taken with a grain of salt, as is this. But this hodograph, what did I just do? I have no idea what I just did. This hodograph here has a fairly nice curvature in the low levels, but then gets very messy as we continue on. Yeah, so storm relative helicity values look very nice in the surface to 3 kilometer level. As do just bulk shear values. Not much cap. Ample cape, so that's good too. Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. Let's move ahead another forecast hour. As you can see, the best parameters kind of shift eastward pretty quickly. So this is going to be from extreme south central Minnesota. We'll do sounding. Again, some very impressive low-level hodograph there. So that suggests that shear will be good directionally, I don't know what I'm saying. That'll be good directional shear. But again, we're not going to see 77 temperatures and 74 dew points. I mean, look at this. It has LCLs at like 263. It's ridiculous. And then the level of free convection is significantly higher than that as well. But this would be sorry, I'm not sure what to say here. A fairly good environment for tornadoes there. Let me just check in here with the SPC. See if anything's happened lately. This massive scale discussion goes until 1915 UTC, which is, gotta add that up quick. Goodness gracious, I'm bad with this. I think it's like 2:15 p.m. I think. Yes, it's 2:15 p.m. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just check in with our stream here. Hello to everybody watching as well. Make sure to say hi. And yeah. I will be back in a second. So yeah, also there is a marginal risk of storms, northern Louisiana and Alabama, Mississippi area. So that's something to be watched today as well. And there's also this kind of corridor extension of the marginal risk. As you can see, those storms are firing up there. We can take a look at those on radar quickly. Let me switch scenes here in OBS. Yeah, so that's going to be in central Iowa here. Let's take a look at those. Sorry, I may have to go muted here in a sec. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out OBS quick. So those don't look very impressive at all to me. Okay, so this is interesting. My hotkeys don't seem to be working again. Let me try to fix that. Sorry guys for the technical difficulties. What's going on? Come on. No, sorry guys. Sorry about this, guys. Again, these storms in Iowa aren't looking very impressive. So, again, there is a marginal risk. So there is a small chance that they could go severe warned. But we'll see. Just trying to fix this. Okay, I might have figured something else now. I think I figured something out. Okay. Goodness gracious, Isaac. Come on. Okay. Don't know why this isn't working. Oh, interesting. Maybe this is my problem. Okay, guys. One more shot at this. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just get back to the stream here. Make sure if you're watching, say hi. Let me know you're there. Let's see here. Can you guys hear me at all? Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Just checking this out. Alright, so once again, our focus today is on this Colorado area, as there's a mesoscale discussion out. So there is some storms moving northeast from the south there. That could be our show today. I'm not entirely sure about that. We'll see. Yeah, we can go back. Let's also be let's look into the forecast a little bit more now. As we see, sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out still, guys. So currently nothing's really happening. Perhaps I will, perhaps I will pause this for a little bit. And come back a little bit later when the, stuff popping. Is there a function for that? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop the stream for a little bit now until we get something happening. Yeah. Let me know if anybody's. Let me know in the comments if you guys are watching and want me to keep going. How late is this? Yeah. So yeah. I will be back on if anything really pops up. So I'll talk to you guys then. Yeah. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.